Hey everyone, this is your biology class. I'm your teacher Seema Treja. Student, in this lecture we are going to discuss the digestion of protein. What are proteins? Proteins are the polypeptide chain. They are made up of large number of amino acids connected together with the help of a peptide bond. Protein digesting enzymes are known as the proteases. Two types of proteases exist in nature: endopeptidase and exopeptidase. How endopeptidase work? It digests the polypeptide chain between the two amino acids. So after digestion, we obtain the smaller polypeptide chain. Endopeptidase digests the larger polypeptide chain into smaller polypeptide chain, and exopeptidase enzyme digests the polypeptide chain from the terminal end and releasing the amino acid one by one. So after the work of the exopeptidase enzyme, we obtain the amino acids. Now we discuss the digestion of protein. First, in case of buccal cavity, as we all know, in the saliva no protein digesting enzymes are present, so protein is not digested into the buccal cavity and food simply pass on from buccal cavity into the stomach. In the stomach, gastric juice is there. Inside the gastric juice, HCl is present and two powerful protein digesting enzymes are there, pepsin and renin. Pepsin and renin both are produced in inactive form. Inactive form of enzymes are pepsinogen and prorenin. So inactive pepsinogen in presence of HCl, which provide pH 1.2 to 1.8 in the stomach, and pepsinogen converted into active form, that is pepsin. In a similar way, inactive prorenin in presence of HCl converted into active renin. Pepsin and renin now digest the protein in the stomach. Pepsin act on the protein and converts the protein into proteoses and peptones. Proteoses and peptones are the smaller peptide chain and protein is a long peptide chain. So pepsin is a endopeptidase type of enzyme. Next enzyme, renin, act on the milk protein casein and convert the milk protein casein into paracasein. This paracasein combined with calcium ions present in the stomach and forms the calcium paracasinate. Now on this calcium paracasinate, pepsin enzyme work and convert this calcium paracasinate into proteoses and peptones. So renin is also a endopeptidase type of enzyme. After complete digestion into stomach, pepsin is digested and the product formed here are proteoses and peptones. These products, proteoses and peptones, now enter into the small intestine, that is the duodenum, where further digestion takes place. Inside the duodenum, there are present pancreatic juice and intestinal juice. In pancreatic juice, two enzymes are present in the inactive form, that is trypsinogen and chymotrypsinogen. These are the inactive form of enzymes and the source is pancreatic juice. First, trypsinogen is converted into active trypsin with the help of a enterokinase enzyme. Enterokinase enzyme is present into the intestinal juice. Once the trypsin is produced, its action is autocatalytic and further trypsin becomes activate. Trypsin also activate the another enzyme chymotrypsinogen present into the intestinal juice. Now both enzyme trypsin and chymotrypsin work on the peptones and proteases and converted them into dipeptides. Still amino acids are not produced. Dipeptides यहाँ पर produce हो रहे हैं. So it means trypsin and chymotrypsin both are the endopeptidase type of enzyme. Now on this dipeptidase, another enzyme work. One enzyme present into the pancreatic juice, that is carboxypeptidase enzyme, and another is aminopeptidase enzyme. It is present into intestinal juice. They convert the dipeptidase into amino acids. So carboxypeptidase and aminopeptidase are exopeptidase type of enzyme. In small intestine, digestion takes place at a pH 8.4 to 8.6, that is alkaline medium. Finally, the protein is digested into the duodenum completely. Digestion start into the stomach and into the duodenum. In stomach, acidic medium, pepsin and renin work, and in small intestine at alkaline pH, trypsin, chymotrypsin, carboxypeptidase and aminopeptidase work. Here I also discuss one non-digestive enzyme, that is enterokinase. This enterokinase is a non-digestive enzyme. It is non-digestive enzyme present in intestinal juice. And what is its function? It converts inactive trypsinogen into active trypsin. Lots of time question is asked into the CBSE. Name of the one non-digestive enzyme and its source and what is its function. So enterokinase is non-digestive enzyme. Source is intestinal juice, and its function, it converts inactive trypsinogen into active trypsin. One more thing I am going to discuss here. Pepsin is strong protein digesting enzyme. It can digest all protein except keratin. Keratin is not digesting by the pepsin enzyme. This is all about in this video. Thank you so much.